Here's my video for this week. First of all, I want to apologize about the goopy ass glasses, but my regular pair that I have I left at work yesterday, and on a day off, I ain't going into work to pick up a pair of sunglasses. I'm sure you can understand. So some really big news here, since for those of you who watch my channel and know that I am actually more of a fan of fighting games and first-person shooters, it was announced at Comic-Con a couple days ago that there would be a Street Fighter versus Tekken game release sometime next year. Now, there's some new revelations about this that have been released, or at least new to me, because I just got through reading it, which I'll put a link up here at the top somewhere. And that is that there are going to be two versions of the game. And no, I don't mean PS3 360. I mean that Namco is going to be doing one game, Capcom the other. What does this mean? Well, the Namco version will take the Street Fighter characters, put it into the Tekken world. So essentially, the mashup versus game will be in 3D, whereas Capcom will take the the Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4 approach and take Tekken characters and place them in 2D, or the 2.5D, whatever you call Street Fighter 4. Now, to me, this is actually the best way to go. However, I will say one thing that does kind of piss me off a bit is that they're going to be two separate games. Now, I'm not trying to be a fanboy here, but I will say that this situation is a perfect example of why it's a good thing the PS3 has Blu-ray. Reason being is, if they were smart, they would put both versions of the game on one disc, and then you could choose 3D or 2D. Of course, too, they wouldn't be making as much money. Now, the thing with the 360 is, because it uses DVD, is it possible that they could do two games on one disc with the way they do it? It's possible, but they may have to cut corners. So if anything, they would have to release the game on two discs. Now, of course, they are not going to do this. They're going to release both games separately. They could do a compilation disc, but really, would you actually buy both games? And if so, would you be willing to spend $120 if both games are $60 a pop to get both versions? Now, for me, I'm more of a 2D fighter, so I would be getting the 2D version, and I'll be happy with that. Same thing with the 3D people out there who prefer the 3D style of fighters. Now, for those who actually like both, I don't know what you're going to do. So tell me, this is my question of the day and the question for the week. Sorry this isn't any more exciting, but this is actually kind of a cool thing to have these two fighting games put together. So tell me, would you actually pay basically $120, US dollars of course, to get each game, that is the 3D version and the 2D version, regardless of what console or what system, or are you just going to get one version of the game? And on top of that, do you think Capcom and Namco are being greedy-ass motherfucking bastards for forcing you to buy two different versions if you want to play the game in 3D and in 2D? That's it for me. You guys have a great day.